Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a great day. As always, likes, comments, and subscribes are appreciated as they do help with the algorithm. Welcome back to another News I Missed, where I go over news I missed. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. In a recent interview, Glauber Contesoto, the man who invested all of his savings, not financial advice, the man who invested all of his savings, around $250,000 into Dogecoin, on the 5th of February said that he is going to start investing in Cardano. On the 22nd of April, the 33-year-old man, what? Just say the 33-year-old. The 33-year-old who works at a music company in Los Angeles told CNBC's Make It program that after learning about the meme-based cryptocurrency on Reddit on the 5th of February when Doge was trading around 4.5 cents, he invested around $250,000 in the coin, not financial advice. Contesoto said that there were three main reasons why he decided to invest in Doggy. He said he loves the dog community on Reddit. He liked the Shiba Inu meme and Elon Musk's Dogecoin advocacy. And there's a little tweet for it right there. I guess that's the stuff that we were just talking about. Contesoto told CNBC that since he didn't have disposable income to buy Dogecoin, he not only used all of his savings, not financial advice, he also sold all the stock he owned, including shares of Tesla and Uber, and invested on margin. Oh, geez Louise. And invested on margin by borrowing money from Robinhood. Oh boy, okay, not financial advice. On the 16th of April, he took to Reddit to make a post titled, "Hey guys, I'm rich," and everyone loved it. Back on the 22nd of April, Contesoto told CNBC that he planned to hodl until his Doge position is worth around $10 million, at which point he plans to take out about 10% of it. And then recently, he said he plans on putting some money as well into ADA. He said, "I'm going to start buying up as much Cardano as humanly possible. With every bit of money I can start making from now on." This was very popular news. This guy became really popular. I was going to tell you why, but I think I just went over exactly why he became super popular. And now he's talking about ADA's going to be his next thing that he gets into. And just completely logically, I'm going to tell you how it works. If people saw this man get rich from Dogecoin, there are going to be a number of people who are going to start putting their money into Cardano, basically trying to mimic his movements. Have you ever tried like a dummy account, air quotes, for stock trading and stuff like that? You can find them online. They're all completely free. You can like mimic other people's accounts. You can even mimic like what Warren Buffett is doing, and you can make money the same way he makes money, yada, yada, yada. So I think as these people become more famous, we're going to see a lot more people mimicking exactly what they're doing. And on top of that, he said he believes in the next 5 years that the top 5 cryptocurrencies will be, number 1 is Dogecoin for him. I wonder why. 2 is Ether. 3 is Bitcoin. Number 4 is Cardano. And 5 is XRP. I do not explicitly know if Dogecoin will ever be the number 1 coin. But, you know, it's always good to have a wish, a hope, and a dream. That's the Dogecoin millionaire is going to start buying up as much Cardano as humanly possible news. And yeah, let's move on. Next up, major U.S. exchange Kraken. Is that Octopus using a computer? Oh, he's smiling as well. Major U.S. crypto exchange Kraken is planning to officially expand into the European market following the footsteps of Coinbase. Kraken CEO and co-founder Jesse Powell said that his firm is actively working on receiving a European license, targeting several local jurisdictions for a potential regulatory approval already this year. In a Tuesday interview with the German business news agency Handelsblatt, Powell noted that Kraken has been in talks with multiple European regulators, with countries like Malta, Luxembourg, and Ireland being the most likely jurisdictions to license the U.S. crypto exchange. Cool. Not surprised. No one should be surprised. This happens all the time. Kraken is one of the most popular and largest cryptocurrency exchanges on the planet. It makes a lot of sense. Is it sweating? Oh, no, that's like a little bubble. Exchanges on the planet. And I guess we should have all seen this one coming. I think Kraken's actually pretty nice. I find their customer service to be a lot better than other places, so I'm not going to name. But yeah, cool. Can't wait for the expansion. I'm probably not going to benefit from it in any way because I'm not a Kraken. But cool. I can't wait. All right. Or I'm going to click away now. Next up, Cardano may soon have its first sidechain for interoperability with Ethereum. DC Spark has announced the development of a sidechain called Milka Media, or M1. The bridge network will connect Cardano with the Ethereum network, allowing wrapped Cardano assets to be ported to the Ethereum ecosystem. According to the DC Spark team, it will deploy its virtual machine by connecting to Cardano and using wrapped ADA, known as WADA, as the native asset to pay for transactions. Speaking about the development, Charles Hoskinson said, sidechains are an essential part of Cardano's vision. Before adding that Milky Media, M-I-L-K-O-M-E-D-A, Milkameda, I'm going to call it M1, was a valuable addition to the Cardano ecosystem. For this implementation, DC Smart claims to have developed a novel technology called wrapped smart contracts. This feature allows teams to deploy EVM, I think that's Ethereum virtual machine compatible smart contracts on the sidechain without having to move native Cardano smart contracts over to the sidechain themselves. Fantastic. I think this is actually going to be extremely popular, and I'm not even slightly joking. I think if this takes off, it is going to be absolutely monumental. Wrapped coins we have seen before in the past, which is basically, so imagine you have a wrapped Bitcoin. You basically take, let's say you want to use Bitcoin on the Ethereum network. You take your Bitcoin, you essentially lock it away into the system, and then you get a wrapped version that mimics the exact price of it on the new blockchain. The thing about it is historically, we've seen that any time that a coin has been wrapped, it usually means it is being locked away into a protocol and can't be used. And this usually has a very positive effect on price. So I think, once again, if this really takes off, we're going to start getting a lot of news of 100,000, 300,000, 1.5 million Cardano has now been wrapped inside the network, and yada, yada, yada. And we'll start seeing the price rise because of all these other things that are taking place. And the idea of any type of interoperability within all of these chains is also quite significant. In the future, we won't really even think about it. The idea is, and this was said 7-8 years ago, was that in the future, when using a crypto, you won't even really think that you're even using the crypto. It's kind of just like a tap your phone, tap your card, or tap whatever they have in the future kind of thing, and the payment will eventually end up going through. So cool. A lot of Cardano updates that we keep hearing about. I think it says it somewhere around here. DC Spark will move forward with its sidechain deployment shortly after smart contracts have launched on Cardano. That's due to happen on the 12th of September. If they work this out properly, we're going to see a $10 Cardano completely easily. If they spread out the upgrades and the updates to a week after each other and have at least 8 or 9 going, and they also work, I think very big things are coming for Cardano. So anyway, that's the wrapped Cardano news. And yeah, let's move on. Next up, Rob Weiss, best known for producing Entourage and Ballers, about the worlds of broy Hollywood B-listers and former football players, respectively, will turn his attention to another male-dominated demographic, cryptocurrency. According to a report from Variety, Weiss will produce and direct episodes of, oh gosh, the show will be called Hold On for Dear Life, which stands for HODL, the rallying cry of many. Though the Nishi program fits Weiss's wheelhouse, the tech founder at the center of the story isn't played by Adrian Grenier or by The Rock, America's alpha male. What? Instead, it places a young woman in the foreground. The story hinges on the young protagonist, Mel, who creates a token in honor of her best friend who has gone missing. Okay. She must then navigate the crypto scene a la Silicon Valley or betas alongside a motley crew of friends, including a crypto anarchist and a Lambo lover. I'm going to assume one of them is going to be a girl with pigtails. There's going to be a guy in the show who kind of, lost his way, but he's finding his way back. The Lambo lover is going to be insufferable, but by the end of season 3, you'll grow to love him because you realize he's only this way because, he got a divorce or his kids don't like him or something like that. It's always something. These shows are always exactly the same. The point is, it says like Ballers and Entourage, it's supposed to be funny, but there's serious potential for crossover appeal as the show has minted. Oh boy. As the show has minted its own ERC20 token on the Ethereum blockchain, so that token holders can receive a share of the series' profits. Okay. All right. The token sales will also go towards funding. Do note the pilot has not yet been shot, though principal photography was slated to start this month. Now, my friends, that is different. That's something I was not expecting. So that's kind of cool. Once again, also not financial advice. If you think of putting any money into this thing, do like a good day's worth of research, because just because it's a show made by someone else doesn't mean it's going to actually be successful. But you get what I'm saying. Cool. I hope this is actually good. We've had a lot of other cryptocurrency related TV dramas and or movies that have not been that great. There was that one, what was it called? There was that one show. No, it was a movie where this guy is he works in a phone shop, and someone comes in one day and they give him their phone to fix it. And he looks at their phone, and I think they had like 500 Bitcoin or something on it. And he goes, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop. And it magically goes to his phone. He didn't scan anything. He just kind of got the crypto, gave them back their phone. They disappeared. And then it's like a wild goose hunt car chase kind of movie where he's fleeing with the Bitcoin. But it also didn't make a lot of sense. And I think he ends up even getting with the girl and is like, oh, you robbed me, now I love you, which doesn't, that's not how life actually works. And then the other one that we had was called, I think it was just called Crypto, which was, I think, about people who robbed a bank, got away with robbing the bank, put their money into crypto, and then lived crime-filled lives. I don't know. Every single show or TV show, movie, whatever, at this point about crypto has always been about like crime. And I wish we could get away from that because, we're not in 2012 anymore. So I'm pretty hoping, fingers crossed, that this show is actually not garbage. Gonna be completely honest and just say it. I hope they make it about like real people or realistic as possible. But we all know, yeah. Anyway, cool. Can't wait for this one. Yeah. It's this one. And the Winklevoss twins also have another, they have their own movie coming out that I think is going to be about Ethereum or so. I don't know. People making a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, cool. That's the Entourage. He named it HODL. I just don't. There's so many other words in English that he could use. It could have even been called like blockchain. It's called Hold On for... All right, that's that. Let's move on. And to finish things off, another milestone has happened in the Bitcoin space, if you will. We had news, I believe it was sometime in 2019. I can't tell you if it was the beginning or the end. That Bitcoin itself, alone, by itself, on its network, had transacted over $1 trillion worth of value. That's absolutely insane because at the same exact time, there was a comparison to PayPal, and I think PayPal had only transacted, $250 billion. Yeah. Bitcoin had 1 trillion, and PayPal had 250 billion. So Bitcoin itself had done 4 times that. And this is significant because it's a network that no one really controls. You kind of download the software, the system. You can create your own node, create your own so-and-so to be able to conserve and support the network, if you will. So the fact that this is decentralized and there's no government body backing it, and still $1 trillion went through without any downtime or any other thing like that was incredibly significant. And this is why I believe PayPal was like, hey, I think we got to get into crypto. So over the course of a 7-day period, it says Milestone, once again, $188 billion in Bitcoin value moves across the network. Yeah, 7-day. Yeah, so cool. This is absolutely wonderful. I assume by the end of this year, I'm going to say this year, we're probably, or maybe even the beginning of next year, we're going to hear a lot about the, what's it called? Like exactly how much money was moving through the network. I'm going to assume it's several trillion at this point, because I think even earlier, about a month or two ago, we had news that Ethereum had done $1 trillion. So that's also, I mean, incredibly significant as well. And even crazier when we think about if these experiments as they are do officially succeed and we get to a $100,000 Ethereum in the future times and a $1 million Bitcoin, it's going to be like 50 trillion, 60, 70, $100 trillion per year passing through these networks. So, Q. Yeah. Right. I do hope you all enjoyed. Actually, I want to show everybody this as well. I showed everyone on my Twitter just exactly how far we've come. I know a lot of times you can see prices going down. People may get a little bit discouraged. This is the price increase over the last year for these cryptocurrencies. So once again, anytime you feel a bit, blue or down, whenever you see prices in red, just realize that over the last 365 days, Cardano is up by 2,200%. So Dogecoin is up by 8,151%. Somebody wrote on Twitter, hello, I have no idea who you are. They were like, nobody could have guessed that. No, not one single person. Can you imagine what you would do, you specifically, if someone told you in exactly 1 year, Dogecoin is going to go up by 8,100%? When you buy a home, you buy a house, you buy an investment property, as they are called, you are usually lucky if you get like a 10 to 15% return on the value of said property per year. 15% is like, whoa, you bought a really cool place. Imagine making 8,151% on your flat house bungalow every single year. That is nuts to see. What are the other coins like? Uni's up by 400 in the last year. Luna is up by 6,000%. Oh my word. Internet computer is down by a little bit. Lumens is up by 230. Wow, okay. Avalanche, ironically, once again, also still up for, Avalanche, but it's not an avalanche. Matic is up by 5,200%. Theta is up by 1,000%. Pancake is up. Oh my. Whoa. Makes me a little sad. Because that's a lot of money. Axie Infinity. I need to build the time machine. Axie Infinity is up by 50,000% in the last year. You see, I'm silent because my brain has to process what I just said. If you put, I don't even want to do the math. I don't think I want to even know the answer. If you put 100K into something and it went up by 1,000% and 10x, that's $1 million. I think I'm going to stop the video here just for the sake of my own. What? It says Shiba is up by 0%. Like it's exact. How is that possible? That doesn't even look right. All right, everyone. I think that's going to do it for this video. I don't even want to scroll by that anymore. I want to look up. Hope you all enjoyed. 50,000%. That means you could have, what? I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all are having a great day, a great morning. What? A great afternoon or great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I hope I didn't make it worse. 50,000% is nuts. Thank you all once again for watching and or listening. I'm going to look at these numbers. Oh, wow. Ooh, yeah. Thank you all once again for watching and or listening. Ether's only up by 700. First of all, stop it. Backing up. 706% is still wacky. It looks terrible compared to Axie Infinity, even Dogecoin. You know how long it takes to get 700% return on anything? On gold, on stocks, on bonds, real estate? It's still a cool number. But gosh darn it, how I wouldn't have loved 50,000%. Thank you all once again. It's like the 9th time I'm mentioning it. Thank you all once again for watching and or listening. Whew. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.